Hey everybody, I'm Ilushia. Today we're playing Marathon, and this is going to be awesome. We have reached Pfhoraphobia. I was wrong last time. There is one more level in the 4 chapter, but this is the level where we fight and destroy their cybernetically augmented 4 controller. So, right at the beginning of this level, I do believe, there is a way into a small passage here. Ugh. This are still hostile to us, unfortunately, at this point, because they are still being controlled by said 4. They do not suddenly stop being hostile to you when you finish this, when you kill him in this level. As in this level, they are marked as enemies in the code for the game. So, there it is. There is, in fact, a secret right next to where you spawn. So, if we come down here, there's a bunch of 4 in a little hallway. Well, not a bunch, but a couple. And more? Somewhere in here, there's a power-up. Ew. Hello, 4. You snuck up on me. You wascally 4. It's a very long, winding secret passageway, apparently. I wonder why aliens build secret passageways into their ship. I wonder why humans build secret passageways into their ship. You wouldn't think that would be a good idea. You would think you would want your, access passageways on a starship intended for multiple generation human inhabitants to be clearly labeled so that people could figure out where they were. But, whatever. This is the, where the heck am I? I am not in the place I thought I was. Aha! There it is. I turned the sound off again. I said I was going to rebind that key and never get around to it. Here it is. No. There it is. This has an alien weapon and the shadow power-up. So we are now all shadowy. Remember all those invisible compilers I was fighting before? When I mentioned that there was a power-up that did this? Well, this is that power-up. It stops you from showing up on the motion sensor. It makes you hard to see. I'm not sure it has any effect at all on the AI opponents. Like, any. It may stop them from being able to see you, so they don't register you with visual recognition, which the aliens also have, in addition to their sound recognition. There's a hole in the ground there, which I don't think I want to go down into. There are no save terminals on this level, so be aware of that. It kind of sucks, so if you die, you have to go back to the previous level. That is another teleporter for the alien ship. And that takes me back to the beginning of the level. Yay! Teleporting back to the beginning of the level. Let's go through here and see what's over in this direction. Since I've been in the other direction, we're just going to go exploring until we find our target. Because there is no really specific known way to get through this level in terms of what you would know if you were playing the game. Obviously, I've seen a map of the level, but, you know, if you were playing this game for, the first time and you had never seen it before, you would have no way of knowing where you were supposed to be going, or even what the thing you were looking for looks like. Which is noteworthy. Ow. Completely surrounded by 4 and getting killed very quickly. And like I said, there are no save points on this level, so I have to go and redo the end of the last level. I will be right back, folks. And we are back at the start of the level after I teleported back here from that teleporter we found last time. Yes, I ran through the whole level and teleported back and only started again at the place where we originally would have entered the level. Well, it's not quite where I died, but it came pretty close, and we'll get to where I died pretty quickly. We died somewhere right in here, I believe. Or maybe I took a wrong turn, and we are in a totally different part of the level. That is entirely possible. These levels are a little confusing. They are very, very windy and twisty, and there are places where you're going to run into enemies from behind, which is, I think, this place was where I died. Flamethrower, save me. Save me, Flamethrower. This is a hallway full of very flammable 4. Thank you, Flamethrower. You are my best friend. Look at all those charred corpses. We need more good flamethrowers in first-person shooters. I'm sad that there aren't more of those. Unfortunately, most first-person shooters I have played do not have a flamethrower which is anything like as fun as this. Okay, folks, this is it. What you saw around that corner, that weird big thing in the corner, that is the controller. Are you prepared for the boss The thing that this have been enslaved to. The monster that the four have created in their horrors. Well, I am. That's all it takes. No, literally. I could actually have shot this thing with my pistol like 3 or 4 times and killed it. You don't even have to go down into the room where it is. In fact, there is 0 reason to go down into that room. Like I said about the compilers before, even after you kill the leader on this particular level, they are still hostile to you because that is set in the core definitions for the level, not anything else. Ow! But I'm getting the heck out of here because screw fighting all those 4 for no reason. There is literally no reason to go down into that room and get yourself shot up by all those 4. They are the boss fight, not the big cybernetic thingy. Which is kind of weird, but whatever. I'm not going to complain about an easy way to get rid of one of my biggest enemies. You were kind of silly to complain about that. I turned the sound off again. I will complain about the fact that I keep turning the sound off. But that's my fault. That's not the game's fault. That's just me being stupid. There's another one of you invisible. I saw you. There's actually a whole bunch of them. Wow, that's a lot of them. There's like 5 of them in here. 5! It's a large number. Well, not really, but, you know, for video games, it's a pretty big number. 5 enemies is a lot. Where the heck am I? Okay, I'm over here. Let us go back through here and get to someplace else. I'm not actually positive where the exit from this level is. We will be seeing if I can find it. Because I do not remember where it is. Which makes this kind of an adventure, which is fun. I actually like that in these games. You don't always know where you're going, and it isn't always a linear path to get from where you started to where you're going, which is very nice. So sometimes you just kind of blunder around for a while, and they're like, what the heck am I doing? And other times you're like, oh, I know exactly what I'm doing, and then you just go and do it. It's kind of a nice change, you know? I know people who would really be annoyed by that, and I wouldn't blame them for it. Certainly I can understand why you could be annoyed with that. It is, after all, something that could be very irritating if you didn't enjoy that style of gameplay. Okay, so apparently a bunch of the aliens that I was fighting before came out of this room, which had a hidden door up against one of the walls. I really hope I don't actually have to go down into that pit, because I would really, really like not to. It looks like there's something I can do over at the other end of that tunnel, way over there. So, we are going to go and check that out, and see whether or not I can figure out what to do there. Go through here, and all the way back down around here. I don't know why I said it like that. That's the wrong door. Taking wrong turns in an alien starship. Thousands, well, not thousands, but like 100 light years from home. After 300 years in stasis as a military cyborg on in the middle of a crazy alien invasion. Let's see, I can go down here. I think this connects through to that room that I didn't want to go into, but I'll go down here anyway because it's someplace we haven't been yet. Let us find out where this connects to. This goes this way, which is looking, yeah, a lot like it might be a way into that room that I didn't want to go into. Ha-ha! Flamethrowed! Delicious, delicious flamethrower. Well, we're going this way now. Oh, that's just a way back up. Great. That is not useful at all. Darn it! Where the heck am I going? Well, there's another corner in this room we haven't been into, so let's go check out that corner. Yeah, at this point, it sort of just becomes a I don't know what I'm doing moment. So I'm going to go and try and figure out what I'm doing, and I'll be back in a moment. Alright, I figured out where we're going. We are going down into this pit. Whee! Boom, boom. And we need to stand here. And apparently I haven't been everywhere he wants me to go, which means I probably have to go down into that giant pit full of 4. Sometimes you're a douchebag, Durandal. Sometimes. Actually, most of the time, truthfully. He is kind of a dick most of the time, let's be honest. He kidnaps people, he throws us into combat for no good reason, he doesn't tell us what we're doing, he refuses to be friendly. He's kind of a dick, but a dick that I love because, well, he's awesome. He's not a villain, but he feels like sort of a villain, which I actually really enjoy in this case because they did him in a really well done way. He feels like a villainous kind of character in that he's kind of cracked and crazy and knows it, but not an evil character. Not in the sense of like trying to plot your downfall or something. He is a hero of villainous means, as it were. A traditional style anti-hero. Good. That is still a hell of a lot of aliens down there, and I would really like not to have to go down there. What can I do? What can I do? Unfortunately, I don't have any way to drop explosives straight down. Haha! They can, like, the aliens shoot each other. They will do that. They are actually not immune to friendly fire, thankfully. I'm losing health, and I'm not getting anything done here. I'm going to have to just charge and hope that I don't die, because, again, no save points on this level. Yeah. I'm redoing the previous level and this one. I will be right back. We are back temporarily. You remember this room where it looks like there's a big hole in the wall that's been cut there by some kind of weapon or something? If we go down here to where the elevator is in this room and kill the enforcers again, whenever this elevator comes back down. Come on. Your elevator, elevator, elevator. We kill the enforcers. Yeah. Grab an alien weapon so that we have one of those. That's not what we're here for. There is an alcove right there that has a power-up in it. So if we run off, we get into the alcove, we now have the infrared power-up. Woohoo. It's not very useful, to be honest. This level's actually surprisingly well lit, which is weird because it's the alien starship. The Marathon is apparently poorly lit, and the alien starship is actually well lit. However the heck that works. Aliens! They have better internals than we do. This does show up invisible enemies in the same way that it would normal enemies, so you can see these stealthy compilers in blue when you have this power-up. I did not clear this room before. Well, not on this take, so let us go and clear this room for the heck of it. I still have not figured out where exactly I'm supposed to go once I've killed the alien controller thing. I really hope I don't have to go down into the pit where it is, because there's a ton of aliens in there, but we'll see. I will be right back, again. We are back at the room with the alien controller, just to prove to you that we don't actually need the missile launcher to kill it. I'm going to kill it with my plasma pistol this time. Assuming I can hit it. See? It's really easy. You fire like 3 or 4 shots into it and it dies. Pretty much instantly. Have a missile. I missed everything. Wow. There we go. That is a missile. And the interesting thing is, these guys sleep until you come close enough. They don't even care if you fire into the room. So you can actually clean up this entire room with weapons at long range and never have to worry about killing them straight up. See? Like, I woke up the one guy I shot, but not anything else in the room, which is weird. I'm going to fire a missile over there. I will be going down there this time, after I kill everything, because I want to check and make sure that that wasn't why I wasn't being able to leave. Because if that's the case, then you'll have to do this too when you play at this level, assuming you're playing with me. And if you're not playing with me, well then I have to do this for my playthrough, so... It is a necessity! Ugh, that is all. And it's still a lot of compilers. And I've been teleported out. Hey! And the compilers will follow me. Because compilers can, in fact, float. So they will float up to the floor where I am. Is that everything in here? I think that's everything in there. Okay. Now, we continue on to finish clearing... Actually, I think we've pretty much cleared out most of the level at this point. There's a place downstairs I need to go and visit. And there is a doorway I did not go through before, which I went through last time, which just had some 4 in it. So let's go check out this tunnel and the teleporter that takes me back upstairs. Yeah. And I did not remember being there. And in here, oh yes, this is a room with like 5 invisible sft in it. That's what I'm forgetting. Lots and lots of invisible enemies. Sphere the invisible enemies. I don't know why I said it that way. Maybe I'm going crazy from playing games too much. Well, some people would certainly believe that was possible, but our last stop is actually back through this room, so hey, this is a convenient place to get dropped. Because it's this door, which I did not bother to go through before. I went through it last time I played through the level, but I didn't bother to go through it when I was back this way earlier, because, well, all that's in here is a bunch of alien... Ah! I'm actually out of ammo for that. Let me kill you with an alien weapon, then. I will use an alien weapon to acquire an alien weapon, because why not? I'm actually kind of running low on a lot of non-situational weapon ammo, so I would really hope to get out of here very soon. Please? Pretty please? That would be very useful. Okay, I think that is everywhere we can go, so let me see if I can figure out where our exit point is. Oh, our exit point is where I said it was before, I believe. I could be wrong about that. I might be going to the wrong place, and that's why I can't get out. That is not impossible. If that is the case, then this still doesn't teleport us out. I will keep looking until I find the place to go. Because being stuck on one level would be a really bad place to end this. That would be a really lame ending for this. Let's try standing over. Nope. So we were going down here again, because these are the only windows I know of on the level where you can see the marathon. Randall, you going to teleport me out? Please? Apparently not. Great. So there is something I have not yet done on this level, and I'm not sure what it is, so I'm going to have to try to figure it out. I will be back momentarily for you, probably in a little while for me. Well, everybody, I've been all over the level. I've visited every place I could. I made sure I killed every enemy I could. I ensured I had definitely killed the controller, so if I still am not being teleported out, which it appears I am not, I don't know what's wrong. I don't know why I can't leave the level, why Durandal won't pull me out of here. I actually have no idea what's going on. So I'm going to have to go and experiment with this for a while and try and figure out what I've done wrong. Because as far as I know, there's nowhere else for me to go, and I killed the alien leader, so I'll be right back again, I guess. Well, I managed to get it to teleport me off the level, but I'm not entirely sure what I did differently between my last visit there and my second. It may have been that I was standing in the wrong place. If you look at the floor in that little place where I said that you were supposed to be getting teleported out, there's a chunk of floor that is a different color than the rest of the floor. You may need to be standing on that to teleport out, because that was where I was standing when I teleported out. The other possibility, the other thing that I did, was I took out my alien weapon and used the low gravity of the alien ship to jump over the room with the pit that has all of the 4 in it and the controller to land on the platform where the controller was, and walked around there a little bit just to make sure I had visited those polygons. So you may need to do that. I have no idea why it wasn't teleporting me out before or why it worked that time. I'm sorry, I really wish I could give you more information, but I honestly genuinely have no idea. Well, in any case, we have reached Ain't Got Time for This. This time, I am sure this is the last level of the 4 chapter, and nearly the end of the game. There are only, I believe, 3 levels after this one. 4, including this one. So, I've been Ilushia, this has been awesome, thank you for joining me, I will see you guys next time.